What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come in and check out the content. And with that being said, man, I want to speak on an article just that I just seen, and the article says that Bronny James will play big minutes for Lakers most of the season, right? And to me, I mean, I just don't think that's I don't think that's going to last. Number one, I think that playing playing Bronny James is something that I think is going to interfere with the integrity of the league, right? And mainly the Lakers, not just the league, but mainly the integrity of the Lakers. And I say that because now that you can bet on these games, now that it's legal to bet on these games, and people know that you have a guy on the court who don't belong on the court, who's not qualified to be on the court. It just it just gives the league a look of like it's not real, like it's not authentic. And so if the game is not authentic and it's not real, then people are going to be reluctant to bet on it because they don't they know that the game is not on the up and up. And so like that's like betting on like WWF wrestling, like with Hulk Hogan, or I don't really know all those guys, but like say if you bet on somebody like Hulk Hogan, I don't even think he wrestles anymore, or what's the guy named John Cena, that those matches are like predetermined, and so people wouldn't bet on wrestling because they know that it's all everything is just orchestrated, you know, like a play. And so I think that what's going to have to happen is the NBA is going to have to get back to to building integrity, because if they, like I said, if they don't have integrity in the league, and people can just, next year have owners, putting their kids on a team just because they want their team to play professional basketball. And so it don't work like that. Like LeBron James is not Vince McMahon, um, and it's so something's gonna have to happen. Like LeBron James and his son, I think after this season, after 2024, I think both of them will be out of the league anyway, because all the moves that LeBron James have made, in my opinion, has compromised the integrity of the Lakers and really the integrity of the league. When you have a guy, like I said, who's not qualified, and like Magic Johnson said, Bronny James should spend the bulk of his time in the G League trying to develop his game. And I just think that maybe the Lakers think that they are going to, people are going to want to see a father-son duo in the league. And that could be true, for some fans, but if they're not winning, people don't want to, they don't want to see, especially Lakers fans. It'll be basically a sideshow. LeBron don't have that kind of love where the fans are going to be like, oh yeah, well his son is playing with him. The fans they want to see this team win. And if you bet on these games, you want to have an opportunity or a chance to win. And if you don't have the best players out there, or people that's qualified to be out there, the Lakers are going, like these people that bet is going to lose a lot of money, and so this move right here just sets a bad precedent. And I think if the league was to allow stuff like this to go on, like I said, you'll have owners, general managers putting their kids on a team, and it can get outrageous. It can get outrageous. But I think in order to build the integrity, I think they're going to have to. The NBA is going to have to make a move and they'll probably let LeBron James and his son play out this year, but after this year, I don't think they'll allow something like this to happen again. Um, you have guys who have their sons in the league, but they belong there. They earned it. Who was I think Gary Payton have his son is they're not playing together, but Gary Payton, his son is, Gary Payton Jr. is playing. Scottie Pippen's son, I don't know if he's still in the league, but he tried out. Who was Larry Nance, his son, is in the league. And I think it's good, like when you have like two generations of athletes like that, father son who can make it like that. What was it? Tim Hardaway, his son is in the league, but I don't know. I just think that like it's not a good look for the NBA to when everybody knows that this kid is not qualified to be in the league. And then I think the league is the Lakers and the league are doing themselves a disservice when you blatantly hire people who and bring them on and pay them when you know that these people are not qualified. And so, like I said, they're going to lose money. And people are not going to be betting on these games. I don't gamble anyway, but that's just another way for them to bring in revenue. Betting, but I don't think people gonna want to bet on a game if LeBron James, if Bronny is in there and it's a close basketball game or no, I don't think so. I think you're hurting it. It gives it that WWF type feel. When it's not legit, it's not real. So we can put in, plug and play anybody. We want to play. And people already have, from time to time, they always come up with like, oh, the game is rigged or the game is people we already know what's going to happen. You have players who even think that, and so for them to allow Bronny James to come in and do this, man, this season is just going to be so. It's just going to be a interesting season to watch. And in order to restore the integrity of the game, they're going to have to take. They had to do something about the situation. Because it's not really. It don't. Just to appease one basketball player and and you put the whole the integrity of the whole league at risk. I don't think that's a good look or a good idea. But that's my take on it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about. Do you think that Bronny James playing for the Lakers is not good for the integrity of the league? Let me know if you agree or let me know if you disagree. And with that being said, I will check you all out on the next video. Peace.